What follows is a Monroe obituary filed just hours after her death on August 5th, 1962, by NBC's Elmer Peterson, painstakingly restored and seen here for the first time in decades.
Marilyn Monroe had lived in seclusion in her rambling Spanish-style bungalow in Los Angeles. Last night, her housekeeper, Eunice Murray, noticed that Miss Monroe still had her bedroom light on at midnight. At 3 a.m., Miss Murray found the light still on, the door locked. A physician, hurriedly summoned, broke a bedroom window, found the actress dead in bed, holding in one hand a telephone which was off its hook, with an empty bottle of sleeping pills nearby. No notes were found, but since the actress was known to have been depressed of late, a deputy coroner listed the death as an apparent suicide, pending completion of an autopsy. Police say they are not so sure that death may have been accidental. For the famous actress, it was an inauspicious end, her home sealed by the coroner, for an actress renowned as a symbol of everything glamorous in a woman, her slim body covered with a simple blue cotton blanket and carried to a mortuary in the back of a station wagon. It was the end of a career which, for all the fame she acquired, apparently brought no real lasting happiness to Miss Monroe. To the end, she was known as Hollywood's best and least understood personality. What was known about Marilyn Monroe is that she was born June 1st, 1926, at Los Angeles General Hospital, the illegitimate child of a movie cutter named Gladys Baker and a handsome Danish immigrant named Edward Mortensen. Her father disappeared before her birth. Her mother suffered a nervous breakdown afterward. So as a child, shy, insecure, Marilyn was brought up in 12 different foster homes in the very area where she was later to achieve movie stardom. At 16, she married a wartime aircraft worker named Jim Doherty to escape going into an orphanage. Divorced in 1946, she became a photographer's model, received some movie offers with no great success. But then came the big Monroe buildup as a pin-up girl in the Korean War, as a symbol of sex, as a voluptuous blonde. In the sudden way that success can strike in Hollywood, she became big box office in films like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. She made headlines, too, by her marriage, which lasted 9 months, to baseball star Joe DiMaggio. She made headlines when she divorced DiMaggio, saying that he was cool and indifferent. For millions of movie fans, she now was being described as restless, discontented, striving, groping. She entertained American soldiers in Korea with great success, and she welcomed a role with Laurence Olivier. Then she deserted Hollywood for New York to study acting. She wound up marrying playwright Arthur Miller in 1956, a marriage that lasted slightly more than 4 years. Back in Hollywood, after treatment at 2 New York hospitals, her last 2 pictures lost money. Her perpetual puzzling tardiness continued to cause trouble until she was fired from the uncompleted film Something's Got to Give. She claimed to be sick. The studio said differently. There was talk that her bubble of fame was bursting. Negotiations were underway to have her resume her role in Something's Got to Give. Those who talked to her last say that she seemed cheerful enough about the future. It was revealed that she will be buried by arrangement alongside her grandmother, Emma Atchison, and her guardian, Grace Godward. Men like George Cukor, who directed her in the film that let her go, said today she was a great actress.